Real Housewives of Orange County. It was the last reunion. There are two main storylines.
Yes.
The first being the social media activity, which I totally forgot about this. And this is how the season almost ended. Mm-hmm. And then they gave us the preview into Tamra potentially leaking information. So those are the two stories. The social media activity of Gretchen following accounts and liking offensive content
that were maybe transphobic or homophobic.
Yes. So they were obviously keeping an eye, Tamra, keeping an eye on her social media, and Tamra brought to Andy's attention that she unfollowed 200 accounts after they left Amsterdam, which is where the last episode was filmed.
Yes.
Gretchen's explanation, do I think she likely followed accounts that are not the best accounts to follow?
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Of course.
But her explanation actually made sense to me when she was saying, in 2020, when the election was crazy and everything was happening, I followed lots of left-wing accounts. I followed lots of right-wing accounts. And then you kind of forget about them over the years, and they turn into something that is
offensive,
not what they started out as or whatever.
Accounts change all the time.
I can literally say there have been accounts that I followed years ago where one of the ladies pointed out, you follow so many accounts, you probably see 20% of the content of the people that you follow.
Even. Yeah.
Not even. Because it just gets buried and you don't see it.
Yeah.
So anyways, I have unfollowed accounts because something comes across my desk when I'm scrolling and I'm like, what the
what
hell?
Is this?
And then I go to the
this?
account and I look at some of their stuff. And not to say that it's hate speech or anything, but it's just off-putting and I don't like it.
Or it just doesn't align. I don't like this content.
No.
It's not
or I don't like what they're doing. And so I unfollow. So that explanation from Gretchen actually made sense. Do I think she has... I feel historically people have talked about her views and
correct,
not being, and everybody's allowed to have their own fucking views. This is what drives me nuts too, is if you're not in line with the majority of people or what is the right quote unquote thing to think and say and do, then you're
immediately a terrible person.
A terrible human. Mm-hmm. Which it bothers me. We've all had our own upbringings and
correct,
you know what I mean? And so you were saying, that girl was brainwashed in the Mormon church. It's not to that extent, but people have different upbringings and their parents had these views and so on and so forth. And not to say that it's right.
No, but she does
hate speech is never right, but she might question certain things in the world, and you can't just say she's a terrible person for that.
And she talks a lot about being religious and the church that she's in, and so I could see a world where maybe, especially in the past, that's been something that she has subscribed to,
or struggled with, thinking and wanting to change and learn more and blah blah blah, just almost everybody listening has done for different things,
for all different things,
and are still doing and trying to be better and learn and blah blah blah.
That being said, I don't like that the whole time I felt that Gretchen was saying, I apologize if I did something. No, babe, they're saying you did.
Yeah.
I don't like apologies that are not apologies. Either apologize or don't.
Yes.
But I apologize if, and kind of saying that she's being attacked or whatever, why don't you just wear what you did?
Yes.
And move on.
And who is an absolute queen is Gina.
Agreed.
She is the best at taking accountability, apologizing straight up,
without saying but, without saying if, with just saying, I really fucked up. I shouldn't have said that. I shouldn't have done that. And I'm really sorry.
Acknowledging what she did and giving an explanation for why something happened and being sorry and moving on. I don't know why other people can't do that. People need to study Gina's behavior.
She's wonderful. I agree.
Yes. then I felt like Andy again was trying to defend Tamra. Trying to defend Gretchen towards Tamra.
Yeah.
Like he was like questioning Tamra and being like, Tamra, you were sitting on this information for years. Like this all happened so long ago. And it's like Tamra held on to that information, and she's always accused of doing this for
and she does it
everything.
Always. That's the thing. She holds on to things and she uses it as ammo when she needs something to like go off.
Yes. And she also, this is what Andy was trying to say too, you tell other people in hopes that they will attack that person almost like on your behalf.
You're like gathering an army.
Yes.
Like you're trying to get people to like, oh, I'm going to tell them this because then they'll take my side.
Yes. And I did feel bad like when Gretchen was really upset and she was saying it's so hard to exist knowing that someone is like behind the scenes plotting
and waiting
against
to pounce.
you.
Like when's it going to come out?
Gathering like information, and like you don't know at any moment what can come out.
And it's almost like Tamra's nicer before she's like pounces.
Yes.
So like you're always on eggshells because if she's being nice to you, something bad's going to happen. Like look out.
Yes.
Which is crazy. And I also find Tamra, when she's confronted, just escalate. Like her way to try to get ahead is yelling and saying absurd things. When she's like so upset and she's realizing that like even Andy is like letting her know like these people have a point, like you gotta you know, like
because she's trying to blame Slade, and Andy's like Slade wouldn't have known that.
There's no chance, like he couldn't have. And she literally screams like, you're a homophobic bitch to Gretchen. And I'm like, babe, like we are already putting this to bed. Like you saying these absurd things are making you look worse, not her.
Yes.
You gotta calm it down.
Gets defensive, I'm like, ugh.
It's embarrassing. And I think that's why Andy is like, Tamra, like you gotta realize they're saying the truth.
Like a perfect comparison is Gretchen's being accused of like terrible things, and look at how she was composed and how she handled the situation.
Yes.
Versus people are like, Tamra, did you leak information about the show?
And she freaks out.
Her mind.
Freaks out.
How many times are you going to say you swear on your children's lives?
And did you hear all the girls being like, please don't say that anymore?
Yeah.
Because you literally lie all the time.
All the time.
Like that doesn't mean anything to us
That's
anymore.
always her go-to statement. She's been saying that for years.
It's so bad. Okay, one thing I really love about these shows, Housewives specifically, is I feel that in these franchises, sometimes the producers are geniuses because sometimes they will hold on to unseen moments, not even let the cast see it until the reunion, and then we get to watch live
that was good
their reactions. I love this because I feel that when things are out before, even if they're unseen moments and they've just seen them a week ago, they have time to A, process, B, know what they're gonna say, and compose themselves. Like they can contract whatever story they want to give based on their reactions or what they're gonna say to this. Now they don't get that opportunity.
Yeah.
They can't talk to their PR person. They can't talk to their spouse. They have to just absolutely wear it. And I fucking love that because we get to see how they actually feel.
The thing about Tamra saying, because the guy, whoever it was, and like, how was Andy not like, who is this person?
How do we not get to figure it out?
How do we not know who this person is?
Correct.
Like, show yourself.
You hired a cyber analyst, whatever. You can't like figure out who this person is.
Exactly.
And then I don't know if this is true, but Gina says like, oh, he deleted the message, so I can't even find it anymore. Babe, you sure you didn't screenshot
and
that
you don't know
send
who
it
it is?
Yeah, like you have their phone number. So
unless they're like, they can't disclose his, because I don't know.
I'm sure that's why. But like,
and if it
any
was
amount
Tamra,
of money will get somebody to do something.
If it was Tamra, she knows who it is. Do you know what I mean?
Correct.
Anyways, when she was saying, oh, it's so like timely that this comes out now, the one season that Gretchen is back and she is like, you know, my enemy basically.
Like you started this.
I think, because like I was trying to rack my brain, like Tamra leaking all the show information is almost, because like she was saying, like she has all these fan pages and like bloggers. She's almost giving them a heads up on being able to like defend her throughout the season because they know everything that happened and they can like devise their stories and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So like maybe that is a reason Gretchen being on this season and them having so much conflict is a reason for Tamra to share all this information with people who are going to defend her and like write on these Reddit pages and blah, blah, blah.
I think Tamra had, like, yeah, it's not a coincidence that this is happening when Gretchen is here because Tamra hates Gretchen.
Yes.
So, like, somebody leaks this information and it's not Gretchen.
No.
Why would she want to look like shit?
And, like, her first season back, obviously, I'm sure she loves being on this show. You think she's going to jeopardize?
Like, that's so silly.
That?
Yeah.
And, like, in Andy's position, is he thinking, like, we need to get to the bottom of this because it's, like, you'll be fired?
Maybe. I just think Tamra using the whole, like, I've been on the show for 15 years and, like, using that as her defense, you've done fucked up shit in the 15 years. Like, you've done things to make, like, that's not a defense. Like, cool.
Yeah.
You know? I do want to get a shirt that says, checkmate, bitch.
Who said that?
Tamra. She goes, checkmate, bitch.
Oh, no, I got to say, I need a shirt that says, what do you know about me, bitch?
Yeah. I just hate that she's always, you're so full of shit. Blah, 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 blah.
I know.
Like, shut up.
Like, give us the, like, your spiel then. Don't just, like, attack with saying you swear in your kids' lives.
Oh, and then Shannon made a very good point. Shannon said, all of the bloggers and people online support Tamra because she feeds them information. Mm-hmm. Like, that's true.
Yeah.
You're always going to support the mouth that
Which
feeds
is what
you.
this person said to them.
Correct.
Yeah.
Which is true. Like, hello. It makes sense. It all tracks.
Yeah. And then the scenes after the reunion wrapped, like, Tamra, you're not crying. You're fake crying.
Her cry is too much for me.
You're fake crying.
Correct.
When she was in the trailer with Katie, I was like, there's no tear coming.
Oh, and now all of a sudden you're friends with Katie? Like, oh, that's weird.
Also, if Vicky's coming back, which she is for season 20, is Katie going to be back for season 20?
I think either Katie or Tamra are going to be gone.
No.
I don't see a world where they come back.
I don't see a world where Tamra's gone.
Do you think Eddie's going to support Tamra being in this? I think he's so checked out and done and doesn't, like, this is like the tipping point.
You think?
Because she had always said, like, remember she was on Vile Files and she was like, I have multi-million-dollar businesses. Like, I don't need this show.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to be done soon. And you're like, you'll never see me.
However, do those businesses stop making money once you're off the show?
Guaranteed. For sure.
This is the conundrum, if that's the proper word to use.
I did love that when Andy is telling Tamra, like, he's almost like confronting her a bit, but like in a loving way, I feel. She like is screaming. He goes, don't yell at me. But he kind of says it under his voice or under his breath. And I'm like, this is crazy.
I know.
Anyway, to me, it felt like a cliffhanger. Like there needed to be another episode.
I know.
The ending was not an ending. Usually the ending is an ending.
I know, but I feel like it's something that's just unresolvable.
Yeah, I know. It's kind of giving Jersey or New Jersey.
Yeah, a little bit.
Okay.